Welcome to Pine Notes. My name is Lisa. Happy New Year, everybody. Well, it looks a little bit like a Valentine's Day in front of us with all this hot pink going on, and it is. This is our first installment of the Make One Give One series for 2017. And if you are new to my channel, I welcome you. This is part of my community along, otherwise known as a CAL, C-A-L, and we are making hats today. This happens to be for my nieces, so we will call this the Kitty Cat Hat for Kids. Please note there are several charities out there who are also using these hats. I did get the idea from that charity, and I mostly found knitting patterns out there. Nothing for crocheters, and certainly nothing for beginner crocheters like myself and perhaps you. This hat is so simple and easy. And remember, anything that a knitter can do in a square, crocheters can do too. Now I will post pictures. And that's what the hat looks like on a head. You can see that the ears automatically form just by having a simple square. And this one is inside out because this is how you're going to end up. You're going to make a rectangle and simply sew the top and the side seams down here to create the little ears for your kitty cat hat for kids. I made this one long enough to roll over. You simply use what you have. In my stash, I found I had this wonderful ice cream yarns by Lion Brand. This is a size 3 medium weight. And I also had Pretty in Pink by Red Heart Super Saver. It's a size 4 medium weight. However, both of them call for a size I or 5.5 millimeter hook. I held them together. I found this Pretty in Pink was a little intense for my needs here, and it made a lovely squishy thick material for the cold winters here in Ohio. And grab your yarns. If you just want to use one, that's fine. I am sizing up to an L size hook because I have a rather tight tension. This is also an 8 millimeter. You may want to choose to use a size K hook or your 6.5 millimeter. It's upside down. 6.5 millimeter hook. So grab your supplies, grab your yarn, and meet me right back here for this wonderful quick tutorial on the Kitty Cat Hat for Kids. And we have our supplies here, and I'm holding both my strands of yarn together. Again, I wanted a nice thick plush hat, and I wanted to break up the color of the Pretty in Pink. So we're going to go ahead and start crocheting a chain. And I will tell you that I will be making this for a child size head. So all you simply do is crochet your chain according to the head size. It is that easy. Take a piece of string, wrap it around your favorite person's head, and make them a hat. It's that easy. We're making a rectangle here, and I don't know if you can hear it, but my blue jay is joining us this morning. It is a frozen January 10th, and you know what, guys? It's only 10 weeks till spring today. So how fantastic that you make this for a giving heart community along, or for Valentine's Day. Mine happens to be for my nieces for Valentine's Day. So make your hats, or you may choose to wear it yourself. I think I may make myself one. I don't know. What about you guys? Okay, you've got a nice chain started here. And again, you do want to measure to the size of your favorite person's head you're making this for. And if that favorite person is you, that's more than fine. Now, a couple things I do different for this hat that I wanted to point out to you guys. I was always taught never to crochet in the loop next to the chain. We are going to in this, so if I forget to mention it when we work on our third and fourth row, I am going to crochet right in the loop next to the one on the hook here, and also we are leaving 2 loops on the bottom again. This is the second time you've seen me do this, and it's a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, and you just want 1 loop with 2 on the bottom. So because we're using double the yarn, that's really 2 pieces of yarn, 1 in each color, and 4 on the bottom. I do this because I want a thicker rolled edge, for example. Look how nice that looks with the 2 loops on top there. So I do it simply for finishing. Again, Creative Crochet, hashtag CC along with Lisa. Creative Crochet, do what makes you happy. And if you want to do something different, all you have to do is crochet a rectangle. You don't have to use 2 yarns or crochet like I do. I just want to share this wonderful and fun springtime project. As I just mentioning, 10 weeks till spring, and yes, my blue jay is yelling at me. He's so jealous of you guys, I tell you. Every time I talk. And I fed him this morning. It's not for the lack of food that he's crying. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and see how nice that is. Nice and thick already. This works up so fast. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my chain off camera while you work on yours, so you can hit pause if you want to and join me back when you're done. Alright, you completed your first row, and look how thick that is already. This works up so easy and so quickly, but as I mentioned before, I already chained one up and turned my work. We are going to be working in that first stitch right next to the hook because we are sewing this together when we're finished. And here is the edge right here, and I didn't want any gaps or anything. I wanted that to be nice and tight. So here it is, looking like it's sewn up. Now for the children's hat, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So go ahead and do your 13 rows. Again, I am making this for my little nieces. If you want it longer, go ahead and make more rows. That's what I did here, so it folds over and it looks like this when unfolded. And remember, the magic comes when you put it on and put your head in it. So go ahead and finish the number of rows and meet me back here and we'll sew it together. And welcome back. You should have your rectangle for your kitty cat hat for kids. Now, it is this simple to create this cute little hat. You're going to take your rectangle and fold it. That's it. That is all you need to create your kitty cat hat for kids. And you simply take your darning needle and your yarn and sew it together. And once you have it sewn together, now you could slip stitch it together, but you guys know I was a sewer since the age of 7, so anytime I can get a thread and needle in my hands, I will sew. And I sewed the top, so sew the top and the sides and leave the bottom open. And again, it's going to look like a square, but once it's on the head, these ears are going to magically appear, and you're going to have a fun and cute kitty cat hat for kids. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I look forward to many more beginner projects with you. And just as a reminder, the Giving Heart Make One Give One series will run January 10th through February 14th, so Tuesday to Tuesday. And this is some projects we have in store that are coming up. And this is a granny square by Set Free My Gypsy Soul. It is my first bobble stitch. We also have this beautiful beret coming up, and this is a red heart pattern. And again, both these projects are copyrighted, but because I'm a beginner just like you, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks into completing your first beret. This was my first beret, and here it is in a thicker yarn, and adding elastic to the bottom of this beret. So I look forward to many more projects coming up here, and as always, I thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing to my channel. This is Lisa from Pine Notes. Let's make it a great day and crochet. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.